It is very significant that immediately after the fast day, the awesome holy day of Yom Kippur, we greet each other with Good Yantiv, happy holiday. We have the presumption of being happy. We just went through a judgment day, and we come away feeling we won. We got a good deal. We were inscribed and sealed for a good year. A year of life, a year of blessing, a year of health. What makes us so confident? You gotta say, we are confident because we know that God is forgiving. That's his reputation. He is a compassionate king. So, relying on his infinite kindness, compassion, and forgiveness, of course we can assume that he has forgiven us. But let's spell that out a little bit. He is very forgiving. Why? We would love to think that, of course. It's reassuring, it's comforting. But what is the reasoning behind it? What it means is that in this relationship that we have with him, he's got some skin invested too, if you pardon the expression. It's not a one-way relationship. So of course we need forgiveness. But so does he. He needs to forgive us because he wants us close. He doesn't want to be alienated. He doesn't want us to be alienated. So if we are separated, it's not only we who suffer, he suffers too. Otherwise, it's not a real relationship. There is no love without vulnerability. If we don't matter to you, then don't tell me that you love us, because there's no such love. You love that which matters. If it matters infinitely. So if he loves infinitely. That's why we're so confident. What it actually means is that the yearning, the longing, the need we feel to be connected to our Creator, to our Father in heaven, and the hole in our heart that we feel when we're not connected is a reflection of what he's feeling. That's why he is abundantly forgiving. But that's also why we can be so confident that we are going to have a good year, because he wants us to. Yom Kippur services, the praying, the asking for forgiveness, that's just to let God know that we're on the same page. Not that we're trying to change his verdict or his attitude. We don't have to change it. We have to match it. And so we walk away triumphant, in a good mood, optimistic. And what follows 4 days later is the happiest holiday, referred to as the season of joy, the holiday of Sukkot. And how do we celebrate the holiday of Sukkot? We gather 4 species: a palm branch, a myrtle, a willow, just twigs, and then a fruit, the citron fruit. It looks like a lemon, but it's not. We combine these 4 and make a blessing over them. Now the palm branch is tall and slender, like carrying a banner, like carrying a victorious ceremonial sword, symbolic of our victory. But look what we use. Not steel, not weapons, not things that can hurt. Twigs. Twigs! That's our ammunition. Actually, our ammunition is our togetherness. When we are united, we are safe. All these elements, these 4 plants, represent togetherness. All the leaves of the palm branch grow side by side. Eventually they open up, but they originally grow side by side, tight. The willow grows in thick bunches at the riverbed, very, very close to each other. And the myrtle, which is the best smelling of them, has 3 leaves growing out of the same spot on the twig. 3 leaves, 3 leaves, 3 leaves. All of them representing togetherness, closeness, unity. The etrog, the fruit, stays on the tree all through the 4 seasons. Summer, winter, fall, and spring. Uniting all the seasons in its growth. There's a lot more to say about these, but for the point I'm trying to make tonight is that the celebration of victory immediately brings to mind our unity. Because when we're not unified, when we're not together, when we're not seeing each other as our fellow, our partners, then we cannot win. So in fact, when we start the services on Yom Kippur, we already allude to it. Because the first statement we make at the opening of all the prayers on Yom Kippur is, today we all pray together. The greatest and the not so great. So we are unified in prayer. But then that gets expressed far more visually in the sukkah, the hut, and the 4 plants. Now these 4 plants are meant to be bound together, at least 3 of them. The myrtle, the willow, and the palm branch are all tied together. And then we bring the fruit to the set and hold them together in our hands. Where do we put them together? In the sukkah. Amazing. These symbols of unity are put together under one unifying roof in the hut of the sukkah. So there's unity in each of them. Bringing them together is a greater unity, and bringing them together under the roof of the sukkah that combines and envelops them all is an even greater unity. And when we feel united, we can fly.